Hi, today we're going to talk about how to find the greatest common factor of two numbers. The two numbers that I want to find the greatest common factor for today are the numbers 20 and 24. Now a factor is any number that you can multiply to get this number as the answer. So we're first going to find the factors of the number 20. The first factor of a number is always the number 1. Now, I know that 20 is even, so I know that the next factor must be 2. Now, 3, I'm not very certain. So one thing I can do is I can check on my multiplication chart, find the number 3, and go through the line and see if the number 20 is listed there. It goes from 18 to 21. 20 isn't there, so I know that 3 must not be a factor. If I check 4, I see 20 is there, so 4 is a factor. Okay, the number 5 I know is also a factor because it ends in 0. And I notice that 4 times 5 equals 20. Every factor needs to have a partner on our factor list. 4 times 5 equals 20, so those are partners. Now I just need to work backwards and give the rest of them a partner too. 10 times 2 equals 20, and 1 times 20 equals 20. Now we'll connect these with our rainbows to make sure everything has a partner. 1 times 20 equals 20, and 2 times 10 equals 20, and 4 times 5 equals 20. Everything has a partner, so I know I haven't missed any. Now let's look at the factors of 24. The first factor is always going to be 1. 24 is an even number, so I know the next factor is 2. Now let's see, 3. There's 24. 3 times 8, good. So 3 goes on our list. Now what about 4? 4, we see 4 is right here. 6 times 4. 5 isn't because it doesn't end in 0 or 5. So I know that my next factor is 6. And I notice that 6 and 4 are right next to each other. 6 times 4 equals 24, so those must be partners. So now just working backwards. 3 times 8, 2 times 12, and 1 times 24. The first factor is always 1, and the last factor is always that number. So now we're going to connect and make sure everything has a partner. 4 times 6, 3 times 8, 2 times 12, and 1 times 24. That's a little light to see. Everything has a partner. So I know I have all the factors. Now sometimes we have a number that not everything is going to have a clear partner like this. Let's take the number 25 as an example. Listing out the factors of 25, I know 1 times 25, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5, and nothing else until we get to 25. But if we connect them, we have 1 times 25, but then I just have 5 by itself in the middle. Sometimes a number can be its own partner because 5 times 5 equals 25, so I'll just connect it to itself like that. And that's all there is to finding factors. Now going back to our 20 and 24, I'm going to erase this for a moment. To find the common factors, I'm going to see which numbers are in both lists. So 1 and 1, 2, 2, there's 4, 4, and none of the others are the same. So to find the greatest common factor, I'm going to circle the 1 on both lists. That's the biggest one that they have in common. And in this case, the greatest common factor, or GCF, equals 4. And that's all there is to it.